runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You would run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga, woof. I'm a 88 pack nigga, I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker, change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood, trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Cause I'm coming for them belts, boy. You're gonna see the raft of the new champ. Different energy, different spirit. Coming to win. I tried to learn boxing, stick and move. Isolating the sweet science of the sport, doctrinating my style. But we're going back to the raw, rugged streets. That's where I belong. I never followed no athletes growing up, no movie stars. I followed the hustlers, the Rayful Edmonds, the Jeff Ports, the Nicky Barnes, the Big Meaches, the Larry Hoovers. You understand me? They're the people that gave me the inspiration, the ones that came up from the streets to the top of the world, the empires, the bangers, the hustlers. That's what's fueling me again. Sometimes in life, no matter how far you go, always remember where you came from.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Eat. Lightweight baby. Oh, shit. Once you ruin the electric slide, your black card is revoked, man. I'm just letting y'all know that. All you other ethnicities, I'm sure everybody has something that, you know, all Latinos should know. All Asians, you know, all white people, you know. There should be something automatically you should like know, like from birth. All right. A few things with black people. One of them is play spades. All right. Some people I get a pass on that, depending on where they grew up. But definitely at the cookout, at the wedding, at whatever social event, when that Frankie Beverly and Mays come on, you, your grandma, your great-grandma, if they're alive, your aunts, your uncles, your parents, your siblings, it's the electric slide. You do not ruin the electric slide. This nigga bumping into people and look, come on, man. Bro. There's like several different versions now. Electric to the cha-cha, to the biker, to the Cupid. They even tell you how to do, oh, okay, damn AJ. I ain't gonna clown you too bad. In this right here, he's explaining something, I understand, but LeRon said he looked like Bruce Leroy. All right, I'm done. I'm ready to close this fucker out, man. Nigga said Bruce Leroy, man. Have a good day, y'all. Nah, I'm only playing. Bruce Leroy, kiss my Converse. Oh yeah, motherfucker. I say, who's the master? You say, show enough. Who we got in the building? Dwayne Jones, Simon Bridgman, salute, bro. How you? Eric H, my brother Mac of the South. LeRon. Catching bullets with his teeth. Negro, please. LeRon, what up? G5 in the building, the winning team. Yes, sir. Rick Blackwell, Slim Hussein, Anwar Willis, Jason, Vince, what up, bro? Dale Spoolie. Caesar, what up? The Sensei Stormy B-Man. Art Haas is in the building. Morning. Calvin Johnson, Ring Dragon, how those Kings doing? Rod Neal, Black Cloud, Sante L, Tate D, Daniel Mitchell, 88 Sports Talk, King Bonnie, Jelly Bean, my brother, salute. KG84, what's up, bro? Thrill Hill, Big Easy, salute. Adrian Vent, Walter Robinson, what's up, bro? How you feeling? Television, where you been, bro? Ramel Lane, what's good? OTB Boxing Class 101, salute, bro. How you feel? Thank Father. Big Block. Chaz Bleak, what up, what up, what up? Black Cloud. Box fan, salute. Main Boxing Biker. I am Trill Will. Where you at right now? You at that stack? You closer? Let us know. Albert Doty. DB Monthly Track. Tab Investments. Tay-Tay, good morning, sis. Upper Echelon Sports Bar, salute. Mansa Musa Lifestyle, there you go. What's up, bro? Akando, what's good? Oh, you on the lift today? Yes, sir. Be careful. 704 Joe and Conquest in the building. DOG, my brother, salute. Nelson DR on the deck. Salute to Dominican Republic. Motherfucking Tickle Me Elmo got issues in DR. He trying to fight Gary Russell, but Elmo got problems in the Dominican Republic. That motherfucker got issues over there, man. He better go run that back. Why no one holding him accountable? That's right, Elmo. Your people, these people, we holding you accountable. What's going on with your OnlyFans skirt on? Getting the shit beat out of you in that ring. But you want to fight Gary Russell. My gym up the block. My gym up, nigga. We ain't forget, last time we saw you, your skirt was getting knocked up. What you talking about? What you talking about, Gary Russell? What you talking about, go up the block, the Gleasons? Man, you better go run that back. As a matter of fact, go to Dominican Republic and run it back. You claim your Latin side more than your black side. You sombrero wearing nigga. So take your ass to DR and run it back. Give that man his respect. Fuck out of here. Don't claim that nigga. Get out of here. My people, these people, they don't support. There you go. I'm holding you accountable. Go run that back. Go straight to the Dominican Republic. And run that back. Bitch nigga. Aaron Butler, salute. Night Train. Jerome Truitt. And Conquest. Jared, what up? David Scott III. J.A., what up? Fresh 75. Antonio MMA. Freaking Flyer. Brooklyn C. Xavier, what up? Andrew Gray. All right, let's get started. Yes. Oh, shit. All right, so AJ is straight Inspector Clouseau in this picture. It's funny as fuck. Bruce Leroy. What was he? Is he gonna get that glow? Ed 1050, what up? You got that glow? When you got the glow, you get the glow. You got the glow. You got the go. You got the go. You got the go. You got the go. Does AJ gotta go? I don't know. I mean, look. Am I giving him a fair shake? Or am I just being mean? I mean, y'all let me know. Am I giving him a fair shake or am I just being mean? Am I being mean? Am I being mean to AJ? Does AJ have a chance in this fight? Dead ass. I'm asking. This is a real question. Does AJ have a chance in this fight? Can he reinvent himself for this fight? Can he do something different? This This isn't Andy Ruiz. This is not an Andy Ruiz situation. Can AJ just can he win this fight off the jab? What do you say about the jab? The jab could kick you around the world. That's what he said. Can he beat Usyk with just a jab? Let's ask him. I fucks with Usyk. I bet you he know how to do the electric slide. Salute to Paul Carrick in that Cash App. Much love and appreciation. Roderick, what up? Jason, DS, what up? Shin C, what up? LeBron Down Gator, what up? I know, man. I'm just, man. Listen, man. I'm just gonna be honest with you, man. Kaz, what up? Night Train, salute. I don't know, based off of the first fight, because I picked AJ to win the first fight. I said he got size, he got strength. He has power. He has power. AJ's not a weak dude. And he could box. And after the second round, I was like, what the fuck is going on with him? And I'm looking in between the rounds. I'm watching. I'm looking for the, why do I feel this way moment. No, he was fine. There was no poison. There was no fuck shit. I said, oh, he's just getting beat to the punch. Every time AJ threw a jab, Usyk was punching with him. And he was keeping his head off the line. And he was turning him. And then when he caught AJ that first good time, his legs, he did the Bambi. You know when a horse is first born and they're trying to stand up? You know, you ever saw a deer? I was like, oh, shit. What the fuck? What's going on here? The War Report. Salute. Salute to my brother 88 Sports talking that super chat. He said, nope. I just seen good footwork. AJ in trouble. Bro. I don't know how AJ wins this fight. You know what? Slip the jab. Salute. Chris Chandler. DS, what up? Roderick, salute. DJ7 for life. Y'all gotta let me know. Black Cloud, salute. Mr. Shelton, salute. Asante L, and this is where I want to go with this, man. He said, Anthony Joshua said he wants to smash Horse. He wants to smash Usyk in this rematch. I know what he meant, but anything following AJ, and you saw another man, you insert smash, you gotta insert that pause. Here's the deal, man. I don't think he could do it. I don't think there's anything wrong with Usyk. He's staring him down at the press conferences. When they were promoting the fight, he's dancing and shit. He's very comfortable. He is very comfortable. If AJ loses, TC, what up? D-Man Jr., my brother. Corey Yellowman Jackson, where you been, bro? How you? If AJ loses this fight, what does he do? Do you want to see him again? DOG, salute in that super chat. Much love. He said, I want Usyk to win, so there's smooth negotiations. I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. DS says AJ is a lyrical MC, though. I'm finished. Anthony Bolton, salute. Jay Grant, Hen Dog, if I missed you, salute. Abdullah, what up? Oh, man. Bilal, what up? Yo, I don't know how AJ wins this fight. Paul Carrick, salute. And I agree with you. I don't know how he wins this fight. I don't know if Garcia is teaching him something new, because Garcia is a pretty good trainer. But when you're training Mikey, who grew up in a boxing family, the transition is easy. Brother to brother, you grew up in a gym, telling Mikey to execute something is easier. It's very easy, right? This is the only other thing that's left for him. And Andy ain't gonna eat himself out of that second fight. Andy's gonna go in there and try and fuck him up. I don't know how he beats Andy a third time. I gotta see how he looks against Usyk, but I don't know how he beats Usyk. And I'm not even being funny right now. There was nothing wrong with him in that fight. Usyk just boxed his fucking face in. He boxed his face in. And I didn't see that coming. I was like, what the hell? By the time I got to round 4, I said, he's not going to win this shit. Now, AJ had some good moments in that fight. He didn't get completely washed. Let's not do that to him. T Hunt, what up? But in those championship rounds, he faded. My brother, the War Report, this is a great point. This is a great point. He said a box office in the UK, if he loses, Chisora has lost 12, 13 times, still sells tickets and gets views. True? So my next question would be, he sells seats. I think right now the difference is people go in there watching Derek Chisora. I think people have the same love affair. The UK has the same love affair with Derek Chisora that white American fans and Italian fans had with the Toro Gatti. You get what I'm saying? You knew there was a 70-30 chance he was going to win. 70% depending on who he fought. You knew he was going to lose, but he was the blood and guts warrior. Either way, you knew he was going to give it 100%. Gatti was never out of shape. Either he was going to fuck somebody up or get fucked up, but either way, he was going to love him for it. I think that's the same love affair the UK has with Derek Chisora. We know he might not win, but he's going to give it 100%. 100%. And that's why I fucks with Del Boy. I like Derek Chisora. I do. But one is enough. You can't have that on. Derek Chisora wasn't marketed like how AJ was marketed. You can't a Toro Gatti-ish AJ like that. That can't happen. This was the guy. Prize fighter, salute. This was the guy. AJ, I mean, remember, it hasn't been that long. Gnarly Ray, salute. It hasn't been that long. All right. AJ was heir to the throne. I seen him put the picture. There's a picture floating around online right now with AJ standing over Vladimir Klitschko, and they put it in black and white, and they put it right by when Ali was standing over Liston. And I said, don't do that. That was floating around that god-awful Facebook group that I was in. I said, don't do that, y'all. Y'all are jinxing this kid. That is equivalent to the Jordan curse. To everybody that came through the NBA. How many Knicks Michael Jordans there were before we got to Kobe? And Kobe didn't even have that on him. He just played in it. the comparison started coming later as he came into his career. But how many Michael Jordans there were in the draft? That was supposed to be the next big thing. Big Dog Glenn Robinson, Grant Hill, whom were good in their own right, but they weren't Jordan. We just ended up with Kobe like, oh shit, look at this kid. Keep an eye on this kid. Oh. And you know, it was like that. But they put so much on AJ, and he couldn't take it. Couldn't take it. I like the fact that he got up off the floor against Klitschko. I like the fact that he was trash talking, but it was a 40-year-old Klitschko. Let's not get it fucked up. When Klitschko knocked him on his ass, if that was 5 years prior, he'd have got him out of there. And plus, I think both of them were on gear in that fight, but that's just me. Salute to my brother Black Cloud in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. He says, AJ only has a puncher's chance. Sounds familiar? Yeah. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? He only has a puncher's chance. What could he? He doesn't have a Marine mentality. You know why I say Marine? Tom Etheridge, salute, bro. You know why I say Marine? CB Sports, what up, bro? Josh, what up? Rich Real Will, he's a Marine. What do they always teach Marines? Think outside the box. Marines are the first one in combat. They're the first ones in and the last ones out. At least that's what I was told. I have nothing to do with the military, but that's what I was told about Marines. If I'm wrong on that, anyone that served, I appreciate your support. Correct me. But I'm just telling you what I was told. They're the first ones in, the last ones out. They think outside the box. Marines. He doesn't have a Marine mentality. Yeah, a prime Vitaly or a prime, first of all, a prime Vladimir outboxes AJ. A prime Vitaly, a prime Vitaly stops AJ early. He'd have fucked him up. Vitaly lands that right hand, the fight's over. AJ gets up and he doesn't get out that round. Here these dudes go again. They're gonna start drilling soon. It's like they drilling only by my window. What the fuck is wrong with them? Fuck y'all. But they put a lot on AJ. And I know to him, it came fast. Yeah, prize fighter. Remember Harold Miner? He was a slam dunk contest. That's how I call him Baby Jordan. I said, there it is. There it is. There it is. We can't Derek Chisora AJ. I don't think AJ would. Matter of fact, they put him in the ring with Derek Chisora. I remember Prolific One, salute. I remember how they turned on. He says, yes, my little brother has been in the Marines for 17 years. They're the best. That's what I heard. I heard Marines is like, you know, the Army, Navy, you know, Air Force, whatever. Marines, first one's in, last one's out. Think outside the box. Which means they're trained to do something, but when something else happens, they have to, you know, think outside of their training. What else could work? That's what I heard about the Marines. That's what I heard. How do you sell AJ versus Chisora? And the more I look at this fight, the more I realize how dangerous it is. Now, desperate men do desperate things. The first thing we saw AJ do was come over here to get an American coach. Something that we told him to do a while ago. Y'all remember that? And the UK fans, they were quite brutal to us because we ain't had no problem with AJ. You remember that? We ain't had no problem with AJ. We had no problem with AJ. We had no problem. We was watching them. We was like, okay, they building them up. Okay. Silence Beat, salute. Are you an Army vet? Salute to you, brother. Salute to you. Damian Dorsey, salute. Using the corporate to, oh, we got a lot of people that served. Salute to everybody that served. Yes, sir. Air Force vet, look at that. Salute to you guys. when I got out of high school, me and my friends were sitting around. We was like, yo, y'all want to do it? Y'all want to do the armed forces? Which one? We sat there and we talked about it. And then after we talked about it for like an hour, we sat back on the bench and we was looking. We was like, nah, wait a minute. What the fuck are we doing? No, I'm not going over there. And one of my boys like, yo, ain't no fucking war. We can just go over there, do a few years there, come back, work for the city or the state. We'll slide right in the front door. I said, nah, it'd be our luck. A war break out. And guess what happened? The first Gulf War, Bush #1. And my only boy that went and registered, that war broke out. He went over there and he ain't come home. I was like, oh my fucking God. AF, what up? Mr. King Palmer, salute. I was like, oh shit. That could have been us. Yep, Desert Storm. Shit. Mr. King Palmer, I don't care. You served. Fuck that. Salute to the soldiers got to eat. You served. I don't care. I ain't even do that. He was like, yo, man, we should go to the Army. No, wait, Navy. No, I want to fly planes. Yeah, Air Force. We sat up there and chopped it up. You know, we trying to figure out life and shit. Then we was like, you know what? There's an Army shit right over there on Fordham Road in the Grand Concourse. There used to be an Army thing where you can go register. And we was going to go up there and register. And then we sat there after talking about it, and then we was like, what the fuck are we doing? No. And I said, you know what, it'd be our luck, because we was gonna go over there and just, you know, serve for a few years to get it under our belt. Because once you have that on, that's great to have on your resume. You can get like almost any job you want after that. So the plan was to go over to the armed forces and serve for about 3 or 4 years. And then, you know, and guess what? Even if we did that and was working, we'd have got called in for duty. Because that's what happened to my friend. He's the only one that went and registered. He said, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. He went and did it, and you know, he went and he came back with his uniform. He was like, yo, you looking crispy. He was all fit and clean shaven and shit. You know, he had the nice buzz cut and whatever. He looked good. And then the war broke out, and we're like, what? Because, you know, that was the first war in our lifetime that we actually saw. Prior to that, we learned about Vietnam and World War I and II, you know, the Korean War, you know, and, you know, that's just shit. We didn't think that was going to happen. And then it happened, and he got deployed, and he never came home. He went over there and got killed. And I was like, whoa. Shit, that could have been us, man. So I got like a soft spot. I got another buddy that went over. He came back missing a thumb. He's cool, you know. We clown with him all the time. That nigga, you can't play no goddamn video games no more. Now fuck that, I'm good. I got fingers. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. That man, what a near miss, man. I mean, I felt so bad, man. That was just whew, crazy, man. I remember his sister crying. It was that really bothered us, man. You ever like sat with your friends in silence, like y'all ain't know what to say? Like, what the fuck? Like, we couldn't believe it. We could not believe it, man. It was bothered me. T Hunt, salute, man. He said, I joined basic training August 21, 01. Wow. At least you went. We changed our mind. Majority of us, we was like, whoa. I mean, we had all kinds of shit. We was like, what if we go there and we really meet Sergeant Hartman? Remember that dude from Full Metal Jacket? What's your name, fat body? What's your name, scumbag? I'm gonna go over there and have some nigga calling me Goma Pile and shit. I'm like, damn, I'll just smack the shit out of somebody, man. Get thrown out and thrown in jail by an MP and then get thrown. I was like, nope, no. I'm just gonna take a city test and see what happened. Phyllis Nunez, what up, bro? How you feel? Edgar, what up? Man, salute to all my people. H-Town, what up? Salute to everyone that served, man. I couldn't do it, man. I changed my mind. But salute to y'all, man. Anyway, boxing, please. I actually, and you know what, T-Hunt? I looked at your date and it just registered. I looked at your date in August and it registered. I was working at that time when that happened. I even want to talk about it, man. That was. You want to talk about a day in infamy? You had no idea. You just went up there and thinking it was going to be one thing, and then the biggest thing in the world fucking happened. Day in infamy, man. Salute, Phil. 86 to 90. Salute, bro. Thank you for your service, man. I will never forget that day. I saw that shit. I saw the whole fucking thing. I saw it. Yeah, some of y'all just saw it on the fucking news. I saw it. TJ Sports, salute. Sounders Beat, salute. Thank you. I appreciate you. I ain't never been. Chihuahua, salute. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I've never been so scared in my life. Cause you watching it like, what the fuck? You confused, like, H-Town, what up? I'm like, what the fuck? That just happened? Who fucks up like that? Who fucks up like that? Who fucks up like that? Retro, salute. Who fuck? And I'm like, was that I'm looking at my partner. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Even if you getting bad directions in the plane and you fly over a city, you don't do that. And as we're watching, like, who fucks up like that? I look and I see the other plane flying. I'm like, and I'm literally like, boom. I almost fucking fainted, man. I got lightheaded and everything, man. And from where I was, this lady came out of our house. And Brothers UK, salute. This lady came out of our house and she just collapsed. Oh, mijo. Her son was in one of those buildings. I don't know where, I don't know which floor, I don't know. But she just fell out right there on the grass. I get on the radio, chaos. Got back in the truck. Me and my partner got in the truck. And we looked in the rearview mirror. And he just went like this. I looked, the first fucking building was falling. Oh my fucking God, man. And all I could think about was, who the fuck was in that building? Oh my God, man. Johnny Q, salute. I had a very bad near miss. Called my mother. This is a true story. I think I told y'all this before. Thomas, what up, bro? Kane, what up? I called my mom's because my mother knew a guy that had a business where I was when I saw it. I saw it happen from the Bronx. There was a park in the Bronx called Harding Park. And it was so weird because it was the clearest day. I was listening to Howard Stern that morning. Right? And when that happened, I called my mother. Bruce Gass, salute. And I said, you know, my sister had a friend that my mother got her a job at his business, and one of them was in, I think the first World Trade. I don't remember which one got hit first. And called my mother, And I said, where's Mia? My mother answered the phone. She was already crying. Got me all upset. Right? And she's just saying, I hope she got out the building. Now, here's what's fucked up. That fella called my mom and was like, listen, she's been late like 3 times this week. You know, I can't keep her if she keeps coming in here late. So that week, she was at the house and she said, you know, you can't be late. He's going to let you go. I can't, you know. She said, okay, I'll be on time. She was late to work that morning. She was about to get fired anyway, but she was late to work that morning. Because as I'm on the phone with my mother, her other phone rings. I'm okay. I ran back uptown. She said she got out the train, walked upstairs. She used to talk to the security guard. Calls him on the phone like, what's happening? He just said, just run. She took off her shoes, put on her sneakers, and ran uptown. And everybody that I spoke to that was downtown, I hear the craziest, you know, people jumping out of windows and shit. It was fucking ridiculous. All right. Man, I don't even know how we got here, man. Whatever, man. Salute to Shin C in that super chat. Much love. He said some of those Taliban guys on the planes went to my gym in Jersey. Must have been getting fit for the job. You know what's crazy? Those guys was the biggest pussies in the world. Because I shit you not, I went to Miami in 2002, and the plane that me and my boy was on, we were just looking around like, ain't nobody taking this plane, because everybody was hood on that plane. And I swear, the black and brown people were on that plane with their fist balled up. They was like, yo, when we found out they took that plane down with just knives, we was like, what? They knew what plane to hijack and who to do it to. The plane that we were on, they would have took that plane. You got to come better than a knife. Nope. I don't care if you have a machete. You got to come better than that. You got to have a pistol. You got to have a pistol. And still in all, a pistol or ram this shit into a plane? Nope. You better catch eyes with somebody and be like, yo, I'd rather get shot. You ain't running this bitch into no plane, into no goddamn building. Nope. You ain't doing that. Y'all come better than that. They hijacked the plane with a bunch of families on it. They knew what to do. Those motherfucking terrorists would have been casing out the plane that I was on and be like, nope, we can't take, nope, Allah Akbar, we can't take this one. Too many niggas on here. Nope. They'd got fucked up badly. No. They'd have been trying to figure out who to charge for murder, because by the time that plane landed, that motherfucker would have been stomped out. He'd have had Nike signs and 10 signs all on his head. We'd have stomped his ears together, fucked them up, and robbed them. Yo, he had a gun. No, he didn't. Somebody had a gun on him. That gun will be on the street somewhere in your hood, USA. Nazi, what up? Salute to my brother Rod Neal in that super chat. He said, Drew, I'm about to board to your city with my family. Oh, where's the best place to eat in Lower Manhattan? It's kind of that's kind of friendly. Oh, okay. Lower Manhattan. Well, if you're gonna be like in a Times Square, it's all friendly over there. It's a tourist trap. Times Square used to be real shitty, but it's a tourist trap now. I never ate at Bubba Gump, but you know, Bubba Gump is from the movie Forrest Gump. They got a bunch of places to eat down there. It's friendly. You driving? You gonna have a car? Let me know if you're gonna have a car. TJ Sports, what up? Man, if they tried to take that goddamn... I heard about Anthony. What up, bro? How you feel? Oh, yeah? Yeah, they in there trying to say, just show us how to fly. You don't need to teach us how to land. Did y'all hear that shit? I was like, what the fuck? Y'all don't find that strange? We don't need to know how to land. Just teach us how to fly. What? Right there, they should be like, okay, yeah, we gonna teach you just that. Yo, hello? Put me in with the sheriffs. We got some fucking sand niggas over here that just want to know how to fly, not land. Get over here now. Yeah, let me take you up. And by the time y'all landed from the lesson, everybody should have been there locking them up. Fuck out of here. I heard about the rum bar. I never ate there, but I heard about it. Xavier says Uncle Jack's Steakhouse. Never ate there. Damn, there's a lot of places I just realized I ain't. Because you know what? I live here, and I take a lot of shit for granted. I just walk past these places all the time, and I just don't, you know what I'm saying? Pio Pio. Before I've seen this place. Damn, wait. That's between what and what, Thomas? Is it off of 7th? That whole area. Junior's is overrated. The Junior's in Manhattan is overrated. I asked for some cheese fries. I got a plate of fries with 2 slices of goddamn Velveeta melted on it. I was like, you gotta be shitting me. Are you kidding me? But that strawberry cheesecake is crack. Cortez Bowl, salute, bro. In that super chat, he said, bro, those planes were drones. Hijackers false. Well, yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't want to get into the conspiracy thing. All I know is that was a bad day. It was a bad day for me, but I'm still breathing. It was a worse day for people down there and the people that got covered with that asbestos, and it was a worse day for them 10 years later when they started dropping dead from inhaling all that shit. You know, it was, I said it was a day in infamy. What did I say? He said, oh, you're gonna have a van? Here's what you do. How long you gonna be here? How long you gonna be here? Because you need to come up to City Island and get some seafood. That's in the Bronx, though. Thomas know all the Cuban spots. I'm gonna have to come fucks with you. There's a spot right up here on Tremont Avenue. I ate there. My boy Joey been on the show a while ago, and they had some black beans, and I don't know what they did to it, but it was the best black beans I ever had. Yeah, Anthony, I know they went to a strip club. I heard they told one of the strippers, "Don't fly." They gave a stripper some information, and it was like in one ear right after the other. She was like, "Oh, okay, whatever." Yeah, Brooklyn Chop House. Yeah. Yeah, I know Cortez. I you know. There's a lot of things that didn't connect with that story, but the overall outcome was so bad, and you know it's hard to talk to people that lost people, and you know, and they get very emotional. And when you try and share things like, "Yo, no, this don't make sense," it's sort of like boxing, like with this Tyson Fury shit. We're like, "Nah, this don't make sense. This don't make sense," and sometimes people just don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? But I feel you, bro. Exactly, 88. Landing is the most important part. How the fuck you don't care about landing when you're in the air? That's the first thing I want to know. How do I land this bitch? How do I land? If the engine go out, how do I land this bitch? That's the most important part. God damn. Picasso, what up, bro? Kenny, what up? Damn, $2 trillion? You know what's bullshit, Cortez? You know what's bullshit? You know what I think is bullshit? And I'm going to say this and I'm going to get off of it. Anwar, what up? Ain't no fucking plane hit the Pentagon, man. That was bullshit. That fucking hole in the Pentagon, I'm like, that shit hit the Pentagon. Jet fuel, you can't put out like normal fuel. But when the shit was out, there was a perfectly shaped hole, and I saw a bathroom. The shit wasn't charred or nothing. I seen papers flying around. I said, wait a minute. FBI went into the neighboring hotels. Whoever had, because remember, this was 2001. Whoever had camcorder footage of it, they confiscated it. Heard it wasn't even a plane, man. I think that was bullshit. That's just me. I have no proof. I mean, it's the government. They wouldn't lie to us, right? It's the U.S. government. They wouldn't lie to us, would they? It's the government. They wouldn't lie to us.
What?
Yeah. Are you up here for 4 days? So y'all leaving when? Saturday? Wait, what's today? Wait, when you get, okay, when y'all leaving? I'm off work Sunday, Monday. But Saturday I get off work at like a little after 5. Yeah, Thomas, I know. That's why you know all those hot spots. Elijah, what up? Man, this is such bullshit, man. Almighty Law, salute. Yeah, Anthony, it sure did, man. I mean, it's hard, you know, talking to people. Y'all ever spoke to a fireman that was down there? I had to transport firemen down. They shut down the West Side Highway. And we transporting them down the West Side Highway. And when I start seeing that dust, I said, hold on, man. They had a blockade on, it was a blockade. In the 80s. Now I'm transporting them down there. They're in the back of the van taking shots. And I'm like, you know, guys, I mean, you guys are pros, but you know, it's you know, you guys, Knockout, what up, bro? I said, you know, do you guys think that that's wise? You know what they said to me? They said, brother, you have no idea what we're about to find in that rubble. And I thought about it and I said, oh shit. Yeah. And I think I got the van at 86th Street. There was a checkpoint. And they masking up. And I had no mask. And I said, no. I told a lieutenant, I said, I'm not going down there. I said, I know what's in those buildings. I knew better. My mother used to work for the Department of Environmental Protection. Asbestos all in those old buildings. I said, I ain't going down there. I know what happens when you inhale that shit. Turned the van around. Went back uptown to get some more firemen. And the shit that they were finding, G5, what up? It was, I don't know, man. I don't even want to talk about it, man. You know how many people quit the police department off of that? They said, nope, I ain't signing for this. You know how many motherfuckers that were hanging around the department at these high ranks making money saying, oh shit, you know what, I could have retired 3 years ago. I think I'm gonna put in my papers now. That was the fastest upgrades. Like if you was on the PD test, I mean, if you was a cop and you was on the sergeant's test, usually you be on those lists for a couple of years. You had a bunch of sergeants retiring, lieutenants, captains retiring all over the place. Same thing in the fire department. It was like, nope, I'm fine. I'm making my little $7,000 a month on my pension. I'm out of here. I ain't sticking around for this. They retire all the way out of New York. They take their pension and get the fuck out of New York. Johnny Q, they were finding half of bodies, man. They were finding the human torsos. There's still human remains on the top of some of these damn buildings. Like bones and shit. They didn't find everything. There's people that they never found. A finger bone might be on the top of another building somewhere. They're still IDing people to this day. Like a construction worker could be on the top of a building, and here we are in 2022, and they were like, that looks like a bone. And it's the tip of a finger. You know? They either sweep it up and put it in the bag and keep it moving, or just call somebody and say, yo, look, that looks like a human remain. DNA, this is so-and-so. We've been looking for him since 9/11. Up here in the Bronx, Pelham Bay is where the 6 train is. A lot of people drive to that neighborhood because there's no street cleaning over there. And they park in the street and take the train downtown. Families were looking for their cars. October, November, the cars that didn't move, you was matching them up. Okay, this belonged to so-and-so. He died 9/11. She died 9/11. You have to go get the car. The city was all the way fucked up. I mean, we were moping around like, oh my God, it was so foul. It was weird how the amount of people that didn't go to work that day in those buildings, though, it was very strange. It said the amount of people that could have been there weren't there. It was like strange. Thank you, Art Hostage, man. Appreciate that. Boss Red, salute. Fucked up, man. Fucked up. I ain't like nothing about that shit, man. One thing, Craig L, salute. One thing that I will say happened for a while, it united the city. It did. There was no bullshit, you know what I'm saying? You know, it was like an eerie silence. You know what I'm saying? There was, you know, everyone was like, damn, man. It united the city. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy. It was crazy. You know what I'm saying? That was like the only few times I may have felt, you know, no way about walking through Bensonhurst in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? It's like because we didn't know what was going on. We didn't know what was going to happen next. I mean, there was literally people like, yo, next thing you know, they're gonna fire a missile over here. We got to be ready. No Bloods was fighting with Crips because we was like, hold on, there's something else happening. And the frightening part was that we felt we had an idiot in the fucking White House. He was like, oh man, what is he gonna do? And what did he do? He goes after Saddam Hussein, who had absolutely nothing to do with that shit. So what are you doing? He didn't do that shit. It's this motherfucker that y'all let wander around with. All right, you know what? Y'all do know that, I don't want to say his name, but This is called him Ben. Y'all do know he was trained by us, right? Y'all do know that, right? Y'all do know his family. I think his family was in New Jersey, and they were airlifted out of there. Is that true? Nitty G, what up? Is that true? Shade Girl, salute. They were right there in Jersey, his family. Airlifted out. We was like, what the? Whoa, 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 whoa. You hold them. What are you doing? He did that shit. And you go fucking with Hussein? And what happened? You fucked him off? And what happened in the Middle East once he was gone? As fucked up as he was, he had that shit under control. Because as soon as he was gone, what happened? Everyone started acting crazy. And we had a worse problem. You should have left him right there. Ridiculous, man. Y'all didn't know. We got satellites that could look right into my apartment right now. You got satellites in space, goddamn, that could see a penny under some smutty water in a sewer. But you can't find a freakishly big Middle Eastern guy. He was like, what, 6'5"? They don't get that tall. You can't find him. And when you did find him, where was he? In a house. Whole fucking time. Oh, I know Fuck Fury, yeah. Yeah. Come on, man. All this shit was unraveling. I said, you know what? All I could think about is like, yo, people die in those buildings. People are dying years later from inhaling all that shit. And all of this was a work. Man. Bullshit. Bullshit. With each passing moment, because when that happened, I said, man, I almost went to the goddamn armed forces. Can you imagine? Fucking dying for nothing. What the fuck was this really? We still don't know. Ridiculous, man. We just trying to live our lives, go to work, talk boxing, contribute to society in a positive manner. We're not criminals. And we get caught in the middle of this shit. You trying to do the right thing, trying to raise a family. You know what I'm saying? Get a job, help the country move. Whole time they got another motive. It's like, what are you doing this for? Ridiculous. Yeah, Art Hostage, and I'm 100% convinced that they knew he was there the whole fucking time. I'm 100% sure. And I can't confirm any of this, but I heard when they finally got him and they wrapped his body up and dumped him in the ocean, I heard that they were like, yo, he's not as tall as they said he was. In other words, they're not sure if it was really him. Man, it's some movie shit, man. And it's like, it's beyond your control. You could talk about it, but people will brush you off as being crazy. You know? And besides, you're just some dude, you know, who the fuck's want to listen to you? So fuck it. Mayor Khan in that super chat, he said Khan is the reason why Earth spins. Pure fact. Yeah, he is. He is. Khan is the reason why I got vertigo. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I heard this right here. Yeah. Yeah, man. They need something to enact new laws. Because New York City changed after that. There's going to be a lot of shit. If y'all never been to New York, I could point out things. As far as infrastructure, I could point out things like, yo, you see that? You think that's not normal? I've been here all my life. 9/11 changed that. For instance, one of the main things. One Police Plaza. You can't just, before you used to be able to walk right up to the front door and go to the officer and show your ID, and the only thing there was the check to see if you're armed. Now they got that shit blocked the fuck off. You gotta put, it's like getting into the airport now. 9/11 changed that. Crazy stuff, man. Jafar Cesar in that super chat, much love. He says salute Drew, chat, and wrenches, man. Salute to you, brother. Yeah, Slim Hussein, he, double agent. And he knew some shit. You know what I'm saying? D Fresh, salute. He knew some shit. And they said, all right, let's go get him. Coach, what up? Bad times for the city, man. And I don't, we all got families. We don't want to be dealing with this shit. We just want to do our job, and whatever it is, and contribute to society. And we don't get involved. For those of us that are on the right side of the law, we don't want to get involved in that shit. We just trying to live. You know what I'm saying? That's why this Russian-Ukraine shit is so like crazy, because it's like, can you imagine? You chilling in your crib and a rocket fly past your window. You're like, what the fuck? A rocket? Why? I gotta go to work in a minute. Boom. Well, office just blew up. Now we gotta run to the basement. Why? I just minding my business. I ain't with this shit. It's fucked off, man. Todd French in that super chat, he said, all the hallmarks of when they tried to convince JFK to attack our own as an excuse to invade Cuba. Salute to Black excellence and to the truth, LDBC. Man, salute to you, bro. Man, this country has a history of fuckery that predates my birth. I was born in 75. Man, we got dirt underneath our fingernails. And again, we were just born here. I ain't with none of the fuck shit. I want everybody to be left alone. Whatever your race, culture, or creed is, heterosexual, homosexual, leave everybody alone. Stop bothering people. Stop bothering people. Stop bothering people. Leave people alone. When you do shit, people gonna talk about you. Man, yeah, metal detector. Yeah, there's metal detectors in the concrete. Did y'all know that in certain blocks? See, man, there's metal detectors in the street. Man, it's some bullshit, man. I just want to go to work, raise my family, and talk boxing. Usyk just wants to beat AJ's ass. I'm gonna bring it back to boxing now, and he got to worry about rockets flying down the street from where he grew up. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. It's like, whoa. What is this shit, man? Y'all can't just go to the moon and fight it out? No, don't go there. Don't go there. You fucked the moon up. The whole planet's fucked up. Do a Star Wars situation. Go fight up there. Go do that. How about this? The people that make all these calls, get into a boxing ring and fight about it. Why are you dragging people into this shit? I'm sure there was some people in Germany that was like, yo, look, I know majority rules and we can't speak out against what the Fuhrer is doing, but we ain't with this shit. How do we get out this shit? I'm sure there was a few like, nah. There is nothing in the Quran that says there's nothing you can interpret in the Quran that says take a plane and fly it into a building. What they call us, the infidels? Okay. Just like there's nothing in the Bible that says hang a nigga from a noose from a tree. in a noose from a tree. There's nothing in the Bible. There's nothing you can interpret that. What? 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 The fuck? Y'all niggas is crazy. Y'all are crazy. Crazy. Ridiculous, man. Leave people alone. You know, I'm talking about sports here. And that's why, and see, I hope you understand, that's why I have this strong detest against what Fury, because of what he's gotten away with and what he represents. He represents everything wrong. And he's enabled because he has a complexion for the protection. The man's rolling in the pig. He's rolling in the mud with a pig named Daniel Kinahan. That's a fact. ESPN hasn't talking about it. That's a fact. They don't talk about it. They don't acknowledge it. And when we say, yo, it's deeper than boxing, it's deeper than boxing. That's a problem. And the fact that you motherfuckers ignore it. Y'all are like those kids. You can't catch me. Fury's winning. Nah. No. He's rolling around with dangerous people. Bob Arum denounced all of it. Turned informant. I don't co-sign that shit. Faulty equipment. I firmly believe I told y'all the story. AJ got poisoned when he was in New York. The only reason why I laughed about it was because AJ, his fan base was getting on my fucking nerves. And I'll say it again, AJ also had American fans who's disappeared. I can't find not one now. They're not here no more. They're not here anymore. They're gone. AJ had a lot of American fans here. They're gone. They're gone. They're gone. They're not here anymore. They abandoned ship. The fuck happened? Terrence Bailey, salute my brother. Why do you think we talk about Bud Crawford, his association with him? Because that shit is fucking dangerous. What happens when this motherfucker says, all right, man, these guys about to snitch on me? They got to go. I don't want Bud anywhere off American soil now until this guy's fucking locked up, man. Bud is a family man. And I firmly believe, I'm looking at the cup half full instead of half empty. He didn't know what the fuck he was dealing with over there. He trusted Bomac. Bomac trusted Bob. Bob rolled around in the mud with this fucking fool. And now he backed up. And he backed off. And now they're standing there like, oh, I didn't know all of this. You have no idea how dangerous this shit is. It comes from a place of concern. All I wanted for AJ was his success. And when we had an undisputed situation, he chose Eddie Hearn. All he had to do was say, Eddie, you work for me, I'm fighting Deontay. Win or lose. But we would have had an answer. We would have had an answer. He chose Eddie Hearn. He chose saying, yo, we'll freeze him out. And that's when I knew AJ was a few French fries short of a Happy Meal. You don't say that to another boxer, let alone a black boxer. The black boxer, you don't say you'll freeze him out. Do you know anything about the Black Murderers Row? Those guys were frozen out. Legendary fighters never got a title shot. They were frozen out. You don't say that shit, man. He gave him a phrase. Now listen, Thomas, you still in the chat? Listen, who speaks Spanish in the chat? Just let me know if you speak Spanish in the chat. Because I'm going to tell you what Eddie Hearn did to AJ. He said, tell him we're going to freeze him out. And he didn't understand how powerful that phrase was. You know what he did? Xavier, salute. Now listen to this. You know what he did? He went up to him and said, yo, man, you know what, AJ, here's what you do. Let's say remove Wilder. Let's say it was King Kong Ortiz, who's a champion, right? There y'all go. You know what he said to him? He says, yo, man, just go up to Ortiz and be like, no shot, mama beat you, and just hug him and walk off. No shot, mama beat you, and give him a pound and hug and walk off. What is Ortiz gonna do? What is Ortiz gonna do? Y'all know what I said. A scripted virtuoso, salute. What did I just say? Jonah, what up? Nah, King Kong, no, shot. Mama beat you. He just told him to suck his dick. He said check his oil with his foot. Hell yeah. He'd have been throwing kicks. The fuck? Wait, what? Boom, they'd have been rolling in the street. AJ would have got up all lumped up like, hey, what happened? You told him to say the wrong thing. Yo, suck my dick, Poppy. No shot, suck my dick. Hey, man. Anthony Jones, salute. Hey, man. Yo, no shot, suck my dick. No shot, no, mommy beat you. No shot, Ortiz. No, mommy beat you. Would have fucked him up right there. I don't care where they at. It could have been in church. PJ's Big Dog, salute. That's right, upper echelon. He'd have hit the man. Kane said he kicked him in his culo. That's what Eddie Hearn did to AJ. That's what he did to him. Tell him we'll freeze him out. AJ doesn't know what that meant. He didn't know what that meant. St. Louis Mix, salute. He didn't know what that meant. He just said, that's right, Nelson. Those are fighting words off the bat. Wait, whoa. You don't say that to no man. Yo, you getting into it, dude, that you'll suck my dick. There's no words after that. Y'all thumping right there. No doubt, General. Look at the General. You see what I'm saying? He told him the wrong shit. Tell Deontay we'll freeze him out. And then y'all know the story. We was all here, the 50 million. I asked for the 50 million. I never asked, I'm not gonna sell my soul and You know, we don't know if the O2 is gonna be available. Turns right around and fights fucking Povetkin in the O2. We were all here for it. We all saw it. All AJ had to do was fight Deontay. Win or lose, we'd have respected him. He took his shit in another direction, and we're here now with this mess. We could have been had undisputed. Whether it was Deontay or AJ, we'd have had an undisputed. But Eddie Hearn took him in another direction. See that? Dr. Mark, salute. This is fucking ridiculous, man. And now we're here. He loses to Andy, gets it back. Two time, right? He beats up the caveman somewhere in between that. Yeah, Johnny Q, that's exactly what he did. He fucked off his career. And that's the point here. And you see, here's the other point. And I'm talking to the AJ fans that are still around. I want you to listen carefully. We never hated AJ. We just hated your goddamn rabbit-ass fan base. We never hated you, man. We never hated you. You made a choice to follow this guy, Eddie Hearn, and he fucked you off. And I don't know what this lifetime deal you signed with him, but like I was saying earlier, you're not Derek Chisora. Derek Chisora has like an Atora Gaddy fan base. They know he might not win. It's a 50-50 chance, but they will show up and support him. But you was on a higher pedestal. You don't reserve that spot. You was supposed to be greater than that. You were supposed to be heir to the throne of Lennox Lewis. Look at you, man. Derek Chisora is not like a handsome guy on your level, and I'm being real. Who's more keep it a buck? Who looks more like a model, Derek or AJ? AJ was so marketable, tall, handsome, muscles on top of muscles. Over here, that British accent, that'll make these bitches over here melt. Hell, they're melting over there. And you backed up your shit a little while in the ring, but then you got near Ruiz, and I know what happened behind the scenes, but we ain't got to talk about that. You got your belt back, fine. When you got that belt back, when you got your belts back, that was the time to make the goddamn Wilder fight. You were supposed to tell Eddie, yo, give me Wilder. Give me Wilder. You didn't do it, man. You didn't do it. Then you get in here with Usyk, and a lot of us didn't pay that any mind. It was a big fight, but we're like, all right, Usyk's coming from cruiserweight. He's undisputed, but AJ can't lose to this guy, can he? No. Now there was a handful of people that would say, no, he's gonna beat AJ. And I said, I'm gonna pick AJ in this. He's bigger, he's stronger, decent hand speed. And one thing I don't know how this went over my head, man. You know why? Because in my heart of hearts, I really, really, really wanted AJ to win the fight. Not that I have any animosity towards Usyk, but I still wanted that Wilder versus AJ fight. I still wanted it. So I said, I think this kid could win it, man. I think he could win it. I think so. And he didn't do it. He struggled. And then when I saw that punch land, Lamar, what up? When I saw the punch land and he stumbled, I said, what the fuck's happening? Man, this kid, man. Damn. And then that 12th round, yo, forget it, man. So based off of what we've seen, does AJ compete? He competes. But watch this, y'all. You know how we say, oh, Thomas, you don't know what happened behind the scenes? Well, listen. I'm gonna tell the story in a second. But what we saw was that was AJ 100%. Now, we say now fighters got to grow into the weight. Usyk's already a heavyweight now, man. There's no turning back. There's no turning back. He's always been a heavyweight. Cruiserweight to me was just bullshit. Like that bridge weight for the WBC, it's just bullshit. Usyk's been over 200 pounds. He's been light on his feet. This is just who he is. You know what I mean? And Julian Lamont, salute. Now, I just don't see how he allowed him to grow into this weight, man. I don't see how this guy wins this fight. I don't see how AJ wins this fight. I don't see it. Now, If Garcia showed him some new tricks, we'll know. And if it's made interesting, that'll be dope. That'll be dope. But I want to see what Garcia has shown him. I want to see what he's shown him, and I want to see if it translates in the ring. Because you got to execute. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You could you know, you could do shit. Right out my window. You could do shit in the gym, repetition, but does it translate in actual combat? You have to see. You might turn into who you are. You saw it happen to Ronda Rousey. She got fucked off in her fight by Holly Holm. Then she started boxing in the gym or whatever, and then tried to rematch her and tried to box, and it didn't work out. It's like, what are you doing? You should be trying to grapple. Do your judo shit. Now's the end of that. You know, we're creatures of habit. AJ is going to be AJ. But unless I see something different, the best transition in mid-career that I've ever seen was a Toro Gaddy. Gaddy Ward 1 was a war. Fun to watch. Fun to watch. You hear these motherfuckers? You hear them? You hear them? You hear them? There's somebody no fucking sense. So Gaddy Ward 1 was a war. Gaddy Ward 2 looked totally different. Gaddy got with Buddy McGurk, and next thing you know, JC, what up? That's right, Thomas. Enough repetition becomes muscle memory. And Gaddy Ward 2 looked like a different fight. It wasn't exciting. It wasn't as exciting because Gaddy started boxing. The first thing Buddy said, you ain't got to stand there and do that shit. What is wrong with you? Let me show you something. And you know how to do this already. You just got back to basics. That's why the next fights look different. Now, Thomas, what happened was the night that AJ fought Andy at Madison Square Garden, my buddy used to do security at the Garden. I could have went to the fight, but I didn't go. I just said, I'm going to go to work because AJ's going to win it. That's what I said. I said, AJ's going to win it. I'm rooting for Andy, but AJ's going to win it. So I went to work, right? So I'm parking the bus. My phone started blowing up at a certain hour. Blowing up. And I'm like, what the? I said, all right, well, I'm thinking people are like, all right, the fight's over. So I'm thinking in my mind, what round did he stop, Andy in, yada, yada, yada. So get off work, and the first text I see is from my brother, Thomas. He be in the chat. I'm looking, and he says, did you see it? So I called him. I'm like, see what? He says, yo, AJ lost, yo. The fuck? Yo, nigga, come on, dogs. Y'all saw that video? Thank you, Xavier. Yo, all right, I ain't even gonna. Up echelon in that super chat, much love. He said, pretty boy to Money May, best transition. That was smart. But you know what? Floyd always knew how to box. The reason why I say Gaddy was the best transition because he went from fighting one way completely to fighting another way. Gaddy Ward 1 was not Gaddy Ward 2. It was a different fighter. It was totally different. It was like, whoa, he could box? He could use footwork. And he schooled Mickey Ward. And salute to him, but I was like, it was a different fight. He couldn't catch him. And he did enough to, in the pocket, out of the pocket. Syriac, salute. In, out, in, out, in, out. And I was very impressed. See, Floyd, as he went up in weight, he fought a lot smarter. And his power didn't transition as much. So I get it. But yeah, so I'm on the phone with Thomas and he says, you ain't see it? I said, nah, I'm getting off work right now. What happened? He says, yo, AJ lost. I said, man, I'm like, he's trolling me. I'm waiting for him to say, nah, I'm just fucking around. He got him out there in 4 rounds. Like, Joseph, what up? I'm like, what do you mean? He said, yo, he dropped him like 4 times. I was like, what? So then I was like, all right. So I got off the phone. I checked my text. My boy texted me like, I swear to God, I wish I say, man, that was like 3 phones ago. I wish I could have saved those texts because my boy has since died. He since died. He died from COVID, right? But before all of that, if y'all don't know what he's talking about, Odell Beckham hugs Teofimo Lopez and rubs his back. It just looks so suspect. Whatever, man. That's ugly. Anyway, so he says, yo, pick up the phone. But, I work for transit. I can't be picking up the phone. You know what I'm saying? So I called him. He was like, bro, you should have came, got your ticket or whatever and came through. I said, what happened? He said, bro, I'm in the hallway. He said, yo, your mans. I said, please stop calling him my mans. That's not my guy. He said, listen. He said, your man kept coming out his dressing room. I said, okay. He said, yo, he had sweat beads on his head. He came out with no goddamn sneakers on at one point. He said he looked like he had to take a shit. And he said he had to take a shit, looked like he wanted to go home. I said, well, what was happening? He said he didn't look right. He was sweating and shit. He looked sick. And he said, who's the other tall British dude, the James Bond looking nigga with brown hair? I said, that gotta be Eddie Hearn. He said he was on the phone, and all I kept hearing him say was, I don't know. He said they can get him back in the room, then the ring walk. Right? He got to the ring. He said he looked like he had the bubble guts. Winston. I said, what? Now, before he tells me this, I went live. At the time I was still on Facebook, and I went live on my Facebook, and I was trolling. I went from my job to the gym. I'm doing dips, I'm doing pull-ups, and I'm talking shit to all of those AJ fans. Whatever. So when I talk to my boy, he's telling, basically, I'm listening to it like, I think he got, but who's gonna listen to me? Who's gonna listen to me? Who's gonna listen to me? I think he got though. And I'm like, why would they get him? You see, he's black, he's undefeated. Could it be? Nah, Xavier, I heard it. That's why I said that shit is disgusting. I was like, why the fuck? And then when I got home, I watched the fight. And I forget which round it is, but you see him with his arms on talking about, why do I feel this way? I said, oh shit. Oh shit. Now the reason why I didn't say anything is because I'm like, at that time, first of all, it's like I hate AJ's fans. I'm just gonna keep it above. But the other reason was nobody will listen to me. Who's gonna listen to me? Oh yeah, Thomas. That's all it is. That's how I get warmed up. I do a mile, then I do that, then I hit 2 body parts, and then I jump some rope. So I was like, yo, could it be? And then after the fight, you know, even when they stopped the fight, look at his face. AJ didn't look right, y'all. He didn't look right. He wasn't responding properly. Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think Ruiz hits as hard as Vladimir Klitschko? Now, although I think they were both on gear in that fight, AJ got up. He got up and came back. Andy hit him and he never recovered. Now, I know that there could be like, okay, well, he hit him in his equilibrium. I understand all of that. But there was something very strange in that fight. The way he was behaving. He also wasn't saying, why do I feel this way? That's not a normal thing to say in your corner. Why do I feel this way? That's not normal, man. It's not normal. But who's going to listen to me? Well, what happened later? Deontay Wilder had the same symptoms, but he handled it different. I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck's going on? And if you look on my page, me and Stormy addressed it. You see a picture of Deontay and a picture of AJ side by side, poisoned. I firmly believe that. And God rest it, I wish my boy was alive, because I'd have brought him on the show so he can say it. I wasn't doing content at that time. I'd have brought him on the show and be like, yo, just tell my audience what you saw. Salute to Southpaw Boxing and that super chat, much love. He says, salute Drew. AJ looked shook in that Ruiz fight. Yeah, he did. He looked shook in the rematch, and he fought like it too. He just worked the jab and did enough to win the fight. Ray Charles, salute. Julian, salute. Now, I know, I told the story before, and people were like, oh, Drew, you full of shit. Okay. Eric B, what up? Okay. You can say whatever you want to say. It's cool. But one thing we can agree on is AJ didn't look right in that first fight. He didn't look right. And I celebrated when he lost. I did. But I said, man, he didn't look right. I'll take it, but he didn't look right. I will never argue that. If someone says, yo, it could be a hardcore AJ D blower. If they say, yo, did he look normal in that fight? I'm like, no, he didn't. See how true it is? No, he didn't. He didn't look right. And I had an ear to the ground, as you say. Had someone call me. Well, I called him after the whole event. And he was like, yo, your man, you know, no shoes on and shit. He didn't look right. What's wrong with him? Does he do drugs? How he's in his corner. Why do I feel this way? Look at his face, and then go back to Wilder Fury 2 when the helmet came off, and look at Deontay's face. Then come talk to me. It can't happen. We got commissions and all this other bullshit. Really? After Wilder Fury 2, everyone started checking gloves, and everyone started checking their fucking water. Where'd the water come from? Man, we Wilder Fury 3, who was in Vegas, I watched JD's pick up a bottle of Gatorade, and he asked the dietitian, it was a woman, I forgot her name. He said, where'd this come from? I watched him do that. They were super careful. I was like, yep, good shit. They were on it. I mean, this is art, man. Salute, bro. Hey, look, man. Bad camp for Usyk. Usyk had a bad, I don't know nothing about it. Usyk had a bad camp? Usyk got a bad camp? I don't know anything about it. Look at AJ's face when he's asking, why do I feel this way? And then look at Deontay's face when the helmet came off. It's like they drank from the same fountain, isn't it? They were not well. Then you factor in deflated gloves and all this other ridiculous shit. D gets knocked down off of a body shot. It wasn't even a strong body shot. He never had his feet under him. Ever. Oh man, says allegedly bad camp because he's coming off a war. I don't know. I don't know. But the odds are not, I repeat, they are not in AJ's favor. So unless Mikey Garcia, that's right, Stormy, Stillwater's one deep. Yeah, testosterone, I don't know. We know he gets exemptions, man. You know, this guy gets exemptions. You know what I'm saying? But I just found it strange how I can stand right up here and I can honestly say I think AJ was poisoned. And some people will be like, they'll accept that. But not so much when it comes to Deontay. It's excuses. As if boxing is clean. Boxing ain't clean when you got guys like Daniel Kennedy running around. Boxing isn't clean when you're a WBC heavyweight champion who has an extension for the next 10 days. You know, this motherfucker silly man wants to make sure he's retired. Nah, Art, man, I ain't here to no drug testing for this fight. This is all bad. They might be trying to screw up Usyk for all we know. Who knows? We got all this corruption going on, but people want us to think that boxing is clean. And one of the dirtiest players in the game won fair and square. Get the fuck out of here, man. But mission accomplished, because who are the belt holders now? Two white guys. Two white guys. And we all know them people are visual. Them people are visual. Who were the belt holders? Two black guys. You see, AJ, this is why I told you. Tell Eddie Hearn to kiss your ass. You work for me. Make this fight. Give me that $50 million, man. But no, we'll freeze them out. I know that wasn't you talking. But look what happened to you now. They done fucked you off. And they fucked Eddie off. They probably gave him an empty promise. They said, yeah, we're going to take AJ and do this. Yeah, you know what? Give me that bottle of water, man. Give him this shit, man. We don't want this shit around. We don't want him around. And Eddie, I don't know. Yeah, motherfucker. You thought you had a friend. You thought you had a friend. Eddie had no idea what was happening. Look at Eddie's face at the end of the Ruiz AJ fight in the first one. Look at his face. He really had no idea what was going on. He thought he had a friend. He thought AJ was going to be allowed to lollygag through the division. Eventually, Wilder would get fucked off with Fury, which is exactly what happened. And then AJ would get a clean fight against Fury. A clean fight against the dirtiest player in the game, backed by Daniel Kennedy. Y'all got him fucked up. You see, AJ? So I'll be hoping for the best for you. I don't have no animosity towards Usyk. I like him as a fighter. But this is going to play out how it's going to play out. Can you win? Aljong the Great says Usyk got Vladimir and Italy and Loma advice. Man, come on, man. Any means, what up, man? I think AJ's about to have another bad night unless something happened. Unless Robert Garcia, you know, got on his Warriors hat and on some like, yo, man, we're gonna do this different. And AJ complies, even under pressure, he complies. Another thing is, no one's talking about how AJ came to the States to get a goddamn coach. All that shit the AJ fans was talking about us and, you know, America ain't shit and UK is where it's at. Now your man's over here getting a goddamn American coach. How about that? Yeah, Robert Garcia is American, y'all. Okay? He is. Like I said, not everything deserves a response. Sometimes you gotta let things play out. Why? Time reveals all truth. There's no cheating in boxing, and Fury's a clean guy, but he can't come back to the United States. Nobody wanted to talk about that. ESPN don't want to talk about that. Let it play out. And just because it's not happening at warp speed like you want it, this ain't a movie. Sometimes these things play out for years. When it's all said and done, you already know what time it is. Mike Biggs, salute, man. I gotta run. I got a dentist appointment. Word up, man. Well, Nail, hit me up on the gram. I'm gonna try and connect with you. You know what I mean? Salute to the Wrench Gang.
Come on!
Oh my God. Salute to the monkeys.
Monkey!
Salute to the casuals.
Unified, undefeated. Unified, undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated. Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What the hell is even that?
Salute to Edward. Oh my God, man. Salute to everybody in the Cash App, the Venmo, the Zelle. Good luck meant to AJ, man. You know, let's see what happens, man. I'll catch y'all on the rebound, man. Bronx on deck.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.